Now you and Mike is cool.
Mike who?
MJ.
Oh, indeed.
What's the conversation like? Have you ever went to Mike Jordan and said, man, what type of advice did you went to him for, and what did he provide for you?
So I went to Mike early in my career, and I was just, I was a nigga from B-More, man, who just knew how to go get it. Like I was just green, but I knew how to go get it. And for him to sign me at 19 years old to represent his brand, I was the first signature athlete under the Jordan brand.
But you was that nigga coming out of Syracuse.
So when I signed with him, I knew he had my back. For him to take that chance with me, I knew he had my back. I was having a hard time with like certain players in the game, certain situations in the game, figuring out how to beat certain defenses. And I went to MJ for that. I went to spend 2 weeks, a week and a half with MJ in Chicago. We trained every morning, 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. But it was more the conversations that we had. The way he broke film down to me. Like I ain't know how to watch film. He broke it down to me. Watch it like this, do that. Why would you do it? Questioning me. Then he was like, taught me really how to break down the art of scoring the basketball. And I'm like, man, I already know how to put the ball in all. That's what I do. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna give you the mental part of it. Listen, he said, how much you want to average? He said, you average about 28 right now. I said, yeah. He said, here's the easy way to go get it. 7 points a quarter, right? He said, break down 7 points in a quarter. That's 2 layups, maybe a 3, a layup, 2 free throws, a 3. You might get hot 1 quarter. You might have 11, 12, 13 1 quarter. Now in the second quarter, you can pace. As long as you get your 14 in 2 quarters.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, you just broke, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about that in the games. That next season, I averaged almost 30.
Right.
But I'm thinking about like what he's telling me. Like I ain't got to go get it as much as I really want to go get it.
Right.
As fast as I want to go get it. You just slow the game down.
Right.
And that was probably the best advice that he's ever gave me.
Y'all ever had any competition talk where Mike was like,
you can't have
you know how to barbecue chicken.
You can't argue with that, man. Like you just can't. It's impossible.
Did you ever see it like Mike? If you was,
but he know it's certain of us,
Yeah.
that we go back at him. Like we'll talk our shit to him.
Right.
But then he get to start talking about winning and you know what I'm saying, rings and shit. That's that's his defense mechanism.
Right.
You stole your ring. Come on, Mike.
Right.
But what's the example of something you done said to Mike? Like, yeah, I'd have cooked your ass.
You was
back
too
then.
small. Like
You told me that?
we talk shit. He told me he'd have made me run around the game. I was out of shape, shit like that. You out of shape, man. You don't get tired chasing me. He used to say shit like that. He was just, I told him, man, you too small. You was light.
Right.
You light in the ass, man. You light in the ass, bro.
Hey, look, that's some vicious shit when you talking shit to Mike. Like, Mike, you like
But you can't win an argument with him.
No, you
can't.
I don't give a fuck who you is. You can't
Mike
win an
start
argument
holding
with
up.
him. Yeah.
Mike start holding up championships and
Yeah.
shit, no losses.
Yeah, you can't.
Never been to game 7.
And you can't argue with somebody who's knowledgeable of everything. Like he know shit about you that you might not even.
Yeah.
Right.
And he throwing that into the arguments. You be like, damn, nigga, how you?
How you knew that?
Man, nigga, you did research. So Mike is an ill nigga when it comes to being knowledgeable of everything. Who you are,
Right.
shit that you into, you're not into, when you want to go to sleep, how much you want to party. You know what I mean? Like he know all that. That shit is hard to argue with Mike. Man. It's hard, bro.
Now, if you had to pick your team,
Oh shit, I hate this question.
12 players, who your team?
12 players?
Yeah, all time. Who your team?
It's a fucked up question, bro.
Oh, I got to know.
I
No,
hate
it's
that
not.
shit. I
I don't care who it is. We got who your team.
hate that shit.
Basketball, who your team?
He like,
We need to see your team.
this shit gonna be on sports.
I already know what time it is.
Who your team?
Let's start off.
Yeah,
Who
you
at
gotta-
the one? Who at the one?
Who's at the one? Magic.
Who's at the 2?
Cole.
Who's at the 3?
Me.
Who's at the 4?
KG.
Who's at the 5?
Elijah Wan.
Oh, he's the second person
That's
that
it.
said Olajuwon
Who's
over
like
Shaq.
Yeah. Meanest footwork in the game ever.
Footwork crazy.
Footwork impeccable.
All right, let's go.
That's fine. Go ahead, keep going. You ask.
Who's the next point guard?
I'm a CP fan.
Who's the next shooting guard?
I mean, you got MJ. Is MJ excluded from this or
No?
Everybody put MJ in their shit though. MJ is above the game.
All
man.
right.
You know what I'm
So
saying? You gotta
exclude
take
MJ
MJ.
from
You gotta
the
take
other two.
D Wade,
You have 3.
Braun,
You have 4.
KD. Small ball now.
5.
Shaq.
Your last 2. Let's make this good. Because I'll
The
be
last
goddamn if you gonna leave KD.
He said KD.
I said KD.
Oh,
He
you
just
did?
said
Yeah, I said KD.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You know, my last
I thought he said KG.
No, he
I
said
said KG
KG
first.
first.
Yeah.
The first team.
AI.
Oh, thank you. Bubba.
Got to.
That's what the fuck I'm talking
Yes.
about. Come on, who's the last one?
I got to put somebody in there that I'm a fan of. Like,
Yes. Because this is your team. This isn't anybody else's team. This is little Curly's team.
I'm a Dr. J fan.
All right, Doc.
I love Doc.
Got some Sixers in there. I appreciate that. Like, you know.
All right, now 2 last questions. Who was that player in the NBA that always gave you hell? When you knew you step on the court. Oh, I got. Yeah.
Yeah, we asked the
I got
good
time
shit.
today.
Hey.
Yeah, who was that dude? Who was he?
Or who was that one? Okay, and the second
It might be
question.
a team though, man. It might be a.
It ain't no player that
Man,
always
no-
gave you. I know it's a player that gave you the business.
Or is it what player or players when I'm playing such and such tonight is the fuck on? It's on.
I'm gonna answer both of y'all questions. I'm gonna answer your question first. So, the on questions was everybody who was in my position. So, T-Mac, Paul Pierce, LeBron, Kobe. Even Kobe was, he was played the 2, but I knew he gonna try to guard me then. He gonna try to do some slick shit tonight. Like he cerebral with that shit. Ron Artest, I knew I had to get my rest the night before. He's strong, 6'9", you know what I'm
And
saying?
you fuck around, got to rumble tomorrow.
And we might have to fight. Like if you found me the wrong way, we might have to tussle. Now I don't know how this gonna go, but we might have to tussle. But now our test, like D Wade, you know what I'm saying? I just knew those guys. Like I had to really I ain't going out tonight.
Right.
You know, I ain't having no drink tonight. I'm
Right.
chilling. I ain't smoking shit tonight. I'm
doing
chilling.
nothing.
So that was those was like the guys, you know. And to answer your question, it was like coming into the league at 18, 19, like guys like Bruce Bowen.
Okay.
I didn't know how to maneuver with him. You know, he was older, he was a vet, he played with San Antonio.
Nigga just get paid to play defense.
and knock down a corner shot. And they sending the whole defense at you. The refs, they letting him beat you up. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew how to deal with that, which is why I went to MJ. And MJ used to tell me, man, he used to tell me this, stop fucking playing with him. Get his little ass on the block. And after that, it was like bully ball after that. Like, I don't give a fuck who it was. You was going
Listen, I see maturations in your game.
Yeah.
Early on, you was a fucking bully.
Well, because that's the only way I knew how to go get it.
Go ahead and smash that fucking subscribe button. You feel me? Show some love. Don't be a bitch ass nigga.